Hello everybody, welcome to the video. We have an interesting one for you guys today. Sarah, John, Jake, and myself all went to the Pine Barrens to investigate the Witch's Well, which is said to hold the legendary Jersey Devil. Be sure to drop a like on the video and please don't forget to subscribe. It is a small click for you guys, but it means the absolute world to us. And lastly, don't forget to watch all the way to the end for the funny moments that happened while we were there. Thank you all so much for watching and enjoy. Do you believe in the Jersey Devil? I'm honestly a bit skeptical myself, but the legend is truly fascinating. In 1735, a woman by the name of Mother Leeds had 12 other children and was about to have her 13th, which if you believe in superstition, then you'd know 13 to be a bad number. The 13th baby was born. The mother then said, "Damn this child to the devil." Then the child turned into a little demon thing with supposed wings and a tail. The child was held there as like a prisoner until it escaped, and then started terrorizing the whole village and everything in the surrounding area. In the early 1900s, sightings skyrocketed, and the town and the area had to shut down schools and businesses. Sounds familiar? That's how much they fear the Jersey Devil. But the Pine Barrens aren't just haunted by this beast. It is also said to be Native American land, which anytime Native Americans come into the picture, the land always seems to be haunted. So to kick off the investigation, we had to climb over this fence and walk through these woods to find two things. There was this thing called the altar, and then the other thing, which is the Witch's Well. Yep. Not sketchy at all. So as we were hiking up this hill, Jake had the thermal camera out, and as we were all having a conversation, you can hear what sounds like a whisper or a disembodied grunt.
Goes to show how built up our world is. Every room is so much in the middle and nowhere to snow people.
I think I found it.
Look, we're right on it. This is the map right here.
There's not even a thing you can go eat. Here's the altar.
Is there a Skinwalker here that was cursed and put onto this land from the indigenous people? If that's the case, whoa, 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 whoa.
So about a minute or two after that, Sarah decided to ask again about a Skinwalker. Now, if you don't know, Skinwalker is a Native American entity that can take form of something else or whatever. It's pretty creepy in the Native American lore and legend and whatnot. But Sarah asks if there is one that's being mistaken as the Jersey Devil, and you hear leaves rustling just along the outside of the altar.
Is there a Skinwalker on this land that roams the Pine Barrens that people have been mistaken for the Jersey Devil?
What was that?
I don't know.
So coming up next, we were walking along the path trying to find the well, and we decided to make a little pit stop at this log because we heard some like funny noises going on in the woods. So we thought we would pull out the dowsing rods and the spirit box and do a mini session there. Now Jake had the thermal out, and he pans from Sarah over to where me and John are at, and in between me and Sarah is, you can see like a figure get popped up on the thermal, and then it disappears. Now, it could be mapping the tree behind it, maybe, but as Jake pans back over to there a couple seconds later, you could see me standing there, but whatever was there standing next to us was gone.
No. That was a really hard one.
So up next, Jake hears a voice, but sadly none of the cameras picked it up. But a few seconds after he says that, you can actually hear a disembodied female voice, but ironically none of us heard it.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Stick
No, I heard a whisper.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
heard it right on my right.
Yep.
Well, as of now, the investigation was cut short by rain.
For now.
But now, I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Yeah, this might be a short video.
Yeah,
I guess it's more of an like a exploration video, I guess.
exploration, adventure, half investigation type
The
thing.
first exploration video.
Something like that.
So we sadly got rained out. But we're waiting in the Jeep, seeing if it clears up. Clearly, it's the only spot out of what, like all of Jersey that's raining right now. It's the spot that we're at. Look at that.
Right across.
Well, there's a couple little spots, but it's like, really? Okay, round 2, and we found the actual entrance.
Woohoo! I'm not even recording it.
So up until this point, we were struggling to find the well due to all the overgrowth, but we finally found it. As I'm pulling out the spirit box, Jake talks about something being dead, and a few seconds later, you can hear a female voice say dead.
Look at all the trees near it are dead.
So coming up, we were starting to pack up and start walking over towards the altar. Now, we weren't really feeling anything or getting anything by the well, but I panned to the right with my camera, and I stopped for a couple seconds, and you can see off in the distance what looks like something running up into the trees. Now, it could be either it looks like it's running, flying, could be a bird, but we thought we'd include it in here anyway and just see what you guys think. We're not saying it's paranormal, could be a bird, but we thought we would include it anyway.
Could have been built in the early 1900s for all we know.
So now we are walking away from the well and start heading towards the altar. But before we do that, we decided to make a pit stop at the log that we got a figure at earlier and decided to do a little dowsing rod session there. So coming up, you can hear what sounds like leaves crunching, and then a couple seconds later there was like a thump noise followed by like more leaves crunching. Now, we don't know if it was from raindrops or whatever, but right after that, it sounds like we caught some footsteps coming up too.
You show me where you are if you're here?
Can you tell if that was a raindrop or like the branch snapping? It sounded
We heard you whispering before. Can you show us where you are?
If you don't want us being here, can you make those go straight? Now, if you listen closely, you could hear what sounds like faint whispering. Do you hate what people have done with this land? Bad. About a few minutes after that, we all heard a screech or a scream, but sadly the spirit box drowned it out.
Turn it off.
A scream?
Yeah. Well, it sucks because that's the way towards the car.
So now at this point, we decided to pick up everything and move over to the altar to start doing a spirit box session over there. But before we started our session, we had a GoPro set up right on the altar. And as we were looking in the area, a voice got picked up on the audio, and it sounds like it's saying, "Wait and see."
we can pick you up on our recorders, so just try and communicate the best you can. Try and communicate the best you can.
Hello?
You say hello?
I heard a hello. Did you like the offering that we brought for you? Did you like the offering that we brought for you? So at this point, the spirit box says the word people as some random hiker decided to emerge from the walking path and walk past us.
Is there any spirits here? Any spirits around?
So now, as we were doing a spirit box session, Sarah wanted to take a video on her phone with some SLS app, and it started acting weird as soon as she shot it down the path. Now, it could just be the app acting funny, but we thought we'd include it in the video anyway.
Look at my screen. Film this. Film this. Quickly. I have never, ever seen my phone do this.
That's weird. So what did we think of the Pine Barrens? Did we find the Jersey Devil? No. Did we catch something amazing on the thermal? Yes. Is it worth going back and doing another investigation at another time? Oh, absolutely. You cannot discount thousands of first-hand sightings, and you cannot deny the history of these grounds. Thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Now for the funny moments.
Recording live from my crotch. Is this an electric fence thing? No. What about the top?
This forest do be thick.
It's pretty new.
How would they feel if I videoed the video? Oh.
How you feeling, John?
Good. I'm just looking to see where we're at right now.
We're in the woods, John.
No shit.
Mm.